Hello, boys and girls. I'm Junior, and today I want to tell you a Bible story. The Bible story is found in Matthew. It's really a parable that Jesus told. It was about a man who owed his king 10,000 talents. That is a lot of money. Let's get right into it. So one day, the king was reckoning. That means that he was going through all of his records and finding out who owed him money and who he owed money. Well, one of the men that was doing all the records for him noticed that there was a guy that owed him 10,000 talents. Now, we don't know exactly how much that is, but we know that that is a lot of money. So much, well, let's just say, some people say it's around today's money of $1 billion. That's a lot of money. Anyhow, so he called the servant in and told him he needed to make a payment to where he could pay the 10,000 talents back. And the servant was so sad. He looked at the king and said, "I can't repay that. I don't have any money." So the king said, "Okay, sell him, his wife, his kids, and even his home to make a payment." That wasn't even enough to pay the whole payment. Just a little bit. Can you imagine how much he actually owed? Whew, that's a lot. Well, we know this much. He threw himself on the floor and said, "Oh, King, oh, Lord, I don't have enough money. Please be patient with me. Show mercy, and I will repay thee all." The Lord looked at him, his master, and said, "It is forgiven." All forgiven? Wow! I am sure he got excited. He probably ran and told his wife, "Oh, honey, the king has forgiven us our debt. Boys, girls, children, that's all forgiven." Well, not long after that, he went in town and he found one of his friends, one of his co-servants, and looked at him and said, "You owe me 100 pence. Now, compared to $1 billion, 100 pence is nothing. It's like $100. Well, the young man said, "Sir, I don't have that money. Please have patience with me, and I will repay thee all." And he said, "No." And he basically called the police. They came and they arrested him and they threw him into prison. Well, the king heard about what the servant had done, that he had forgiven, and he called him into his chamber and looked at that servant and said, "You should have had pity, like I showed thee pity. You should have forgiven, like I forgave you. But that's not what you did. So, that entire debt that you owed is back on you to pay." Whoa! He just got in big trouble. He got put into prison and he had to pay all of that money back. Boys and girls, the Bible teaches us that if we don't forgive those around us, neither will God forgive us. Why should God forgive us if we don't forgive those that are around us? So, the thought today is simply this. Even though somebody might hurt you, call you a name, owe you money, whatever the case may be, if we can't learn to forgive people for the things they've done wrong, then why would God forgive us? We should learn to forgive. Hey, I hope you enjoyed our Bible story. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for listening and watching Bible Time with Junior. Bye-bye now.